With the upcoming release of Midnight and Legion Remix finally here, I continue to see post after post of new player to WoW, what class should I main, or haven't played since MoP and want to know which class should I pick. And I'm like, fellas, have you seen the character creation page? You have a look over all the classes available to you and you still don't know what to pick? It's staring you right in the face. This is the best class in World of Warcraft. And this, well,
This is
a basement in Ireland. I love the Death Knight class in World of Warcraft. I love Frost Death Knights. I love Unholy Death Knights. And I love Blood Death Knights. I love them so much that I got 3 of them to 3K rating last season. Now, I didn't say I did this well or without struggle, just that I did it. I want to play a class that feels like a Warlock but with twice the defensives and half the squishiness. Death Knight has a spec for that. How about something with the snap, crackle, and pop of a warrior, but without all the stigma of having the mental aptitude of a 4-year-old? Death Knight has a spec for that too. Or what about a tank with great utility, no ramp-up time, resource management, and group buffs? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. Did you know that the name Death Knight actually comes from the Latin Deathus Knightus, which can be directly translated as unstoppable killing machine with 3 legs? That's pretty cool, huh? German philosopher and Ret Paladin main Nietzsche said, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm like, oh yeah, smart guy, what if it does kill you and then you come back? Does that mean that DKs are invincible then? It sure does.
I said, Nietzsche, shut the fuck up.
Death Knights literally start the game dead. You can't beat that type of commitment. Having Illidan as your class's big bad boy is pretty sweet, and Thrall was pretty badass until the devs kinda cut off his Jimmy Johns. But us Death Knights, we get a free first-class ticket to our daddy Arthas' old bedroom. Trauma can manifest in a number of ways. He's actually not a bad guy, really. Just misunderstood.
You know, Steven, I blame my father for the way things turned out.
Oh, no, I know it, Big Arthas. Hey, what was Jaina like in the sack, huh? I bet she's a real fire mage under those sheets, huh? Jesus, calm down, dude. Now tell me, does your class have a secret flying house in the Eastern Kingdoms? I didn't think so. 3K gold for 1 weapon enchant? We have a cool furnace guy that trades free enchants in exchange for us putting things in his mouth. No gold required. He even refuses tips. I mean, he does take a tip, it's just not gold. What a nice guy. And does your class have a training area where you and your sweaty pals can beat up on some dummies before hitting the showers?
Whipping other boys with a wet towel. I can tell you kind of like that.
Whoa.
And how about that DK Toolkit? Healer's dead and you got low health? Ooh, how about a spell that does damage and heals you? Death Strike. Death Strike makes us feel invincible and able to recover from any damage that comes our way. The content doesn't have some weird one-shot mechanic. We're good. The more we hit, the more we like it. You gotta pay for that kind of thing in the real world. Death Knights are like those Greek beefcakes from the 300. We fight in the shade, baby.
Young and old, it doesn't matter. In the dark.
And does your class have a glow-in-the-dark purple igloo where you and your pals can safely stay and wait out the storm? Nuh-uh. What if there was a spell that reduces damage and makes you both immune to and can get you out of stun effects? Oh no, I'm stunned. What am I possibly gonna do? IBF.
You shouldn't have that.
Damn right, Marty. Fear incoming. I am the Black Knight.
I move for no man.
Death Knights fear nothing, except for WoW devs. Raid or group leaders telling you to pay attention to mechanics. Mechanics? Oh, you mean anti-magic spell? Yeah, I got that keybound to my 1 button. Death Grip is the greatest ability ever added into World of Warcraft. Full stop. I love it in PvE, but most importantly, I love it in PvP.
You know what the best part of my day is?
Shut up, Matt Damon. The best part of my day is grabbing casters in battlegrounds and then pulling them into the warm embrace of me and my ally, and then crushing them until their health goes to 0 with the power of our love.
It's not like regular hate. It's so much more black.
Don't even get me started on how good Abomination Limb is. You press just 1 button and then like an undead octopus, you pull them every second, one by one by...
Look how they massacred my boy.
Well, at least the visual is still kind of cool. Edit. Abomination Limb is back in Midnight, kind of. Jesus was able to walk on and turn water into wine. Oh, cool, bro. Death Knights drink beer. We turn water into ice where all of our friends can go skating with us. The initial design justified by Blizzard was as one Redditor put it, slow but unstoppable death. We ain't even slow anymore. Shamans get to turn into a ghost wolf with some short burst of speed. Cool fox, bro. We Death Knights rip a skeletal horse from Warlock's bungholes to cruise around the town with. No shoes on inside the house. My horse doesn't even have any legs. Legion Remix is here, and all of us get to jump into the class order halls and quests again. Do I even need to tell you which one is consistently voted the best by the player base? And the Mogs. We can't forget the Mogs. We've got pretty Death Knights, we've got scary Death Knights, we've got pink Death Knights, green Death Knights, blue Death Knights, and we have red Death Knights. You want a set that makes you look like an undead king? Got it. You want armor made entirely out of skulls and regret? Dusted. What about the weapons? Frostmourne, Apocalypse, Maw of the Damned. Those aren't weapons, those are death metal albums. The Death Knight class is so broken, from Wrath until now, the only thing that can kill us are new blue posts. But ultimately, the most important, essential, and insurmountable fact proving once and for all that Death Knights are and ever shall be the greatest class in World of Warcraft. The Death Knight class is mained only by the elitist of the elite, the few, the proud, the goth girl lovers. I love you. I hope all of you get to find and play the class that you love at midnight. Remember, I'm not just a Death Knight man, I too am scared of goth girls. I love you. I look like a bug.